Excuse me. This is Sun on the Roots. This is your Paper Talks reading for the month of August. This is the general message. Excuse me, guys. Um, for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So if you have any of those signs in your chart, whether you know it or not, this message may be for you. If you don't have those signs in your chart that you can recall, um, these this energy could influence you or your finances. Um, for some of you, I just heard this could be a boss's energy, but got a new deck of cards. So we're going to use them. Also, you can find this deck in my Amazon storefront. It's the Money and Job Oracle cards. Oh yeah, so y'all, yesterday, right? When I was messing around with these cards, right? I was shuffling them. Um, Unexpected income came to the front, and I know I'm gonna end up putting the actual TikTok video up of this message, but and I'll probably do it today, and you'll probably see it on here too. But never mind all that. By the way, it's August 7th, 2023. But anyway, so unexpected income came to the front of the deck, and never mind my bald headed hands, y'all. Anyway, so 2 Million up by Peasy also came out in my other deck. So I don't know. I got Earth signs energy off of that, even though it was like a collective energy. I got Earth sign energy off of that. Like I don't know, Earth signs. I feel like y'all really in y'all bag right now, or are really in the mind state of making money. Some of you may be going through a performance evaluation at work. Um, some of you could be in an internship right now. Yeah, but you're headed in the right direction. Yeah, you're going to be able to pay your bills come payday. Yep. Um, for some of you, I also feel like there may be, like this week could be your pay week. For others of you, I feel like this weekend, like this past weekend, um, or maybe even this coming weekend, you guys might be going to the mall, might be indulging in some sales. For others of you, you might be going to the mall because you might have some teenage children who may need some items, need some things. For others of you, it's because you or your child is going to work at the mall. Be mindful of this because I feel like someone may encounter a toxic environment. Also, someone may or may not get the training that they need at this job, which could be the reason, the underlying reason for it being a toxic environment is the fact that people, I mean, they weren't trained correctly. Some of them weren't trained at all, is what I'm hearing, which is causing issues at the job. For some of you, if you are the owner of this business, it may be causing you some level of debt. Um, for others of you, you may work at this toxic environment already, which is possibly why you're going to the mall. Could be for retail therapy. Um, for some of y'all, your job is just stressing you the fuck out, and your weight might be up and down right now, just off the strength that hell you stressed. Some of you are in debt right now, which is why you're looking for new job offers. You feel me? For some of you, yeah, you're starting a new job, possibly at a quote unquote entry level position. For some of you, if this really is a mall job, like this might be your second job instead of like your primary. But for some of you, like I'm literally hearing somebody say the fucked up part is the mall job gives me more money than my regular job. Um, I'm hearing and more benefits. Shit, for some of you, I was getting like Bath and Body Works. Like I kept seeing Bath and Body Works. I kept seeing Victoria's Secret, Auntie Anne's pretzels. And see, I see this young woman wearing like this uniform at Auntie Anne's, and those of you who know about Auntie Anne's pretzels, shit, you know the uniform look like that. I feel like this is a teenager that could be working there. Now, for some of you, more power to you, but you just look like a damn teenager. You ain't no teenager. You ain't been one for a long time. You just play one on TV, quote unquote, right? But I do feel like for some of you, you could be working overtime to possibly take care of expenses or pay bills, to make sure you can pay the bills. For some of you, you're taking on another job because your children may be interested in particular activities that currently you may not have the funding for, but getting this new job will provide that. Um, yeah, yeah, this is definitely for a child for some of you. For some of you, you definitely are someone who works from home, who is learning to or is balancing work and home life, but within the same space. For some of you, it could be that you end up getting an overnight job, where you're working from home so that it doesn't interfere with your family time, um, which could be a complete switch up and change for you, which is, I mean, really, most people would say out of your norm. You might even say it's out of your norm. Um, Folks may not be used to you working graveyard shift. Yeah, for some of you, your friends are gonna notice that you up on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, like in between your breaks doing your job or whatever. You're up later, which may spark a conversation between you and some friends. Um, for some of you, you have been intentionally working overtime trying to find a new job. You've possibly been interviewing. For some of you, you're interviewing your replacement or you're interviewing your replacement, because you're ready to retire. This might be a huge decision for you that you've ultimately had to make. For some of you, you've been forced to make this decision, to retire. For others of you, this is something that's been a long time coming. Um, like I heard you're tired, you're just ready to sit down. Um, for others of you, you're trying to retire early, or you're going to retire early, which is why you're interviewing your replacements. Um, for some of you, the person that you're speaking with, that you're interviewing with, possibly for a new job, especially like if it's in a managerial or an executive position, they're interviewing you because you are their replacement. It could be an older person that you end up interviewing with for a company. This could be a huge decision that they are making. Um, For some of you, I'm getting like strong Capricorn, like if this person, like if this boss or whomever you're interviewing with, this person is a older Caucasian gentleman. He could be older Arabic, older Italian. Um, really stern but nice guy. He's particular. Um, I almost feel like this might be his family's legacy in some way, so this could be a family business. Now, for some of you, this is you stressing out because you're launching a family business and you are concerned about um, how things are going to go. So you could be choosing instead of to hire majority family members to run the business, you may be interviewing I just heard quote unquote outsiders, or at least this is how your family will view it. For others of you, so far as finances go, I do feel like there are going to be some unexpected expenses that may arise in August for you. It could have to do with, I heard, old medical bills. And then we see the stethoscope here. But it could be old medical bills because we have follow up here. For some of you, it could be a follow up appointment that you need to make with your doctor this month. Um, some of y'all are stressed out and y'all need to talk to your doctor about this because your doctor may need to put you on medical leave from your job, or this has happened already. Um, and you may be going back for a follow up appointment. For others of you, you are going for a follow up interview. I'm hearing final interview. This is where you'll be hired on the spot, I feel, or offered the job. Or shortly thereafter, you will be. Um, I feel like this is happening like right on time as bills are coming. I feel like you may be starting a new position. And ultimately, yeah, your debt is going to be paid. Any debts that do arise, that do come up, that are possibly unexpected, they'll be paid in full this month. Um, yeah, it's a lot of you who have had this debt or these unexpected expenses have really been a because this, even though it's responsibilities, it almost gives me 10 of wands, or yeah, 10 of wands energy, where you may be carrying not only your burdens but someone else's as well. So for some of you, this could be the type of job that you have or that you're stepping into. You could literally, I'm hearing, hold someone else's life in your hands. So for some of you, you could work in the medical field. For others of you, you could work in the legal field or in the justice system in some way. I do feel like regardless of where the interview is, you need to dress to impress. I feel like that's what's gonna set you apart and that's what's gonna get you hired. Um, some someone needs me to say this, but you have to remember, dear, humans, no matter what it is, are visual creatures, male or female. Whether it's romantic or whether it's somebody that's your, I don't know, your friend, your employee, your employer. Humans are visual creatures. So if it looks like, you know, it's scary and it's gonna eat them up, they might not run towards it. You feel me? I'm just saying. Um. Oh, so they're showing me a scene out of they clone Tyrone on Netflix, where he says, where Fontaine says to Big Moss, um, always represent yourself in the best way. or always represent yourself in the best way possible, something like that. But that's what it basically reminds me of. For some of y'all, you've been unemployed for a while, and I mean, just honestly, you might not feel like you have proper interview clothes, but I feel like somebody can get you some interview clothes, or you have something that's just you really either need to look for it, or fuck, you might have to hand wash it, baby. Um, for others of you, so far as your income goes, you also need to be mindful about your budget. Some of y'all need to be more. I'm hearing more aware of your spending and more aware of due dates when it comes to paying certain bills. For some of y'all really do, like, as much as you old school, or your mama and daddy told you not to do things this way, your grandma, whoever told you not to do things that way, or you might have had certain issues with money management when you were younger, whatever it is. Some of y'all really do need to put y'all shit on auto pay and not worry about it. Because if you know that you're gonna pay your shit every first of the month, fifth of the month, whatever, somebody needs to call their phone company or service provider, whatever this is, and change they bill due date to a particular date, or make sure that when they set up a certain service that is it falls on a particular date, um so that you know your money is in your account when that bill needs to be paid. um if you already know that by this particular day I usually pay this bill, just set the auto pay up for that day. Stop worrying about it. Let them snatch their little couple dollars. You gonna give it to them anyway. 12-12, or 17-12 rather. When I saw that, but 12-12 could be significant to somebody. Um, for others of you, you may know that there are certain deadlines coming up when it comes to possibly cryptocurrency, or you may be getting into cryptocurrency. For some of you, you're getting into cryptocurrency, stocks, bonds, things like that. You're learning more about the financial market, about the stock market, about the world financial market, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you actually may be stockbrokers. Um, for others of you, you are one of those people who have been stockpiling like precious metals like golds and silvers, platinums, things like that. You've also possibly been stockpiling actual gemstones like rubies and garnets and emeralds. For some of you, you could work around these materials. Like, you could work in the jewelry store. You could actually be GIA certified. Um, for some of you, these may be things that you're invested in. You may be learning more about cryptocurrency, and you may have put yourself on a particular deadline to really understand this, or maybe invest in it, see how long your money will be going in, how your money will move with it. For some of you, you've done this over the past year to 2 years, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, you're looking at cryptocurrency and other things as other sources of income right now, because you're trying to save your money. You may be building a nest egg, or you need to, or these are things that you need to do in August. Um, Yeah, for some of you, you're definitely going to end up with a work from home job. Whether you have one already or not, you're going to end up with another one. For some of you, you also, if you don't have a dog already, you may end up with a dog, or some type of pet this month. Um, for some of you, you may find yourself in a friendly competition, or in a situation where you may be negotiating. It could be this new work from home job. You could be negotiating your pay. Um, they could tell you it's competitive, but that you're really the only one that they really are looking at. Maybe you and another person. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Some of y'all, if you and your friends work at the same company, you and your fraternity brothers, your sorority sisters, whatever it is, two of you who are close may end up going for the same job without telling each other, but may see each other in the, I don't know, the orientation or the waiting room. Excuse me, because you may have your interviews on the same day, whether it's final or first or second interview, whatever it is. You may end up having your interviews on the same day and see each other there. And that's how y'all find out that y'all are competing for the same position. Um, I'm hearing someone say, "May the best man or woman win." I do feel like this is between two men though, because we have this heavy male energy, but I also feel like, so I'm getting three different groups when it comes to this friend situation. This could even be family members too. So like this could be two brothers, two cousins, an uncle and a nephew, father, son. Um, like I said before, like you could have went to college or high school or school with this person. You could have grown up with them in some way. They could be your best friend. Shit, some of y'all just heard that this is your actual manager um, competing with you for a position that is above their own current position, which is why it's funny to both of y'all that y'all are there. Because your manager gonna tell you, look, I won't say nothing if you won't say nothing. I approved your day off today. I almost feel like your manager approved your day off, not knowing that you will be interviewing for the same position that they had the day off to interview for. Like they gave you the day off because they knew they were gonna be off too. Two, as I said that. I don't feel like I don't feel like they're gonna be mad if you get the position. You see what I'm saying? I don't feel like you will be mad if they got this position. You see what I'm saying? It's almost one of those like um it's good for both of us if either one of us gets this position. Um I feel like too is good for the whole company if either one of y'all get this position, because I feel like who's ever possibly in that position, again, that might go back to that older gentleman that I saw in further back. Whoever is in the position may have some outdated thinking. Because I saw a card from one of my decks here, one of these oracle decks, either the Hearts Hidden Secrets oracle deck or the the Situations Love Oracle deck. One of those decks has a card where it's like VHS tapes and stuff on it, and it says outdated thinking on it. Um, I feel like for a company full of 20, 30, 40 year olds, this person may be 60, 70, 80 plus. For some of y'all, I heard 90 years old. And their thinking is nowhere along the lines. Although they are very, very, very progressive, yeah, progressive and very forward thinking, right? They are someone who is in a lot of ways displaced from their employees because of their age. Just being honest, and they recognize that though. That's the beauty about this person is this person recognizes that, and they're not fighting to stay in, if that makes sense. 29, 31, as I said that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 as confirmation for me, as from spirit, and that may be confirmation for you too. For some of y'all, you work at an insurance company. For others of you, this is like life. I mean, for some of you, this is life insurance. For others of you, this is car insurance. Um, for others of you, this has to do with all insurance, where you can bundle that shit like State Farm and Nationwide is on your side. I'm just saying. Um, but though I do feel like some of you may be budgeting soon. Um, or you could be making all of the appointments that you need to make because you know that you're leaving one job and you may not have insurance after you leave this particular job. For some of you, you're needing to budget because you're going to lose this job. For some of you, you're losing this job, unfortunately, due to the fact that you are about to have a child, or for some of you, um, you could have spent too much time off work, tending to a child. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing it's a baby, or you're pregnant, or your significant other is pregnant. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing that this is a child anywhere from 6 or 7 years old to maybe 16 or 17 years old. Um, whether I heard physical, so some of you, this kid could be into sports, or athletic in some way. For some of you, I'm seeing that this particular child, either does hockey, figure skating, football. For some of you, soccer, softball, baseball, but not as much as softball, um, lacrosse. I feel like you're almost like, okay, so I know we're in between school seasons. I mean, school sessions, right? So obviously we're in between seasons. But I feel like your kids, they're about to start going back to practice soon. And you may be budgeting, um, or not budgeting. You may have been taking them to get physicals and go to this place, go to that place, go to this tournament. I mean, not tournament. This camp, that camp, and you may not have the support of many people around you, or you may not have the full support, or the support that you would like from the other parent, or that the other parent would like to give, um just possibly due to jobs, location, things like that. So you may, it may be a lot more on you than um you would like it to be. I feel like you don't need to stress though when it comes to this job loss. I feel like you have some type of cushion now. It could be that they're telling you this because this is what's coming and they want you to budget for this. They could want you to start interviewing, in the event that you do end up losing your job. So understand that these changes are not a bad thing. These changes are literally meant to transform you. For some of you, you've been holding on to this job for far too long. Um, it's not providing to you what you need to succeed. Um, for some of you, you're only waiting on your background check to come back to know yay or nay whether you are, going to, what you call it, whether you are going to be able to, start this new job, or when you're going to be able to start this new job. For some of you, this is a government job. It could be at a court. For some of you, this is literally at a, like at a law firm, some type of legal agency. So it could be, a police department. For some of y'all, I'm literally seeing with this guy, right? I keep feeling FBI. I keep getting FBI, FBI, FBI. Now, some of y'all, may need to get FBI, fingerprinting behind this, background check, or that's a part of this background check. Um, For some of you, this is a background check that you are getting done, or you're or is being done because you are purchasing a house, or are requesting a loan of some sort. For some of you, this could be a business loan. For others of you, this could be um, the start of a new business. For some of you, you could be into purchasing homes, remodeling homes, redecorating, flipping homes, um, property management. I heard buy the block back. Yeah, some of you too are leaving this job on purpose because you're about to start your own business, or you're about to move into working your business full time. I feel like spirit has been pushing you to do this for quite some time, but you may have been hesitant to do it. Um, for some of you, you literally needed them to fire you so that you could work this business full time. I definitely feel like it's going to be a lot of people spending with you. Um, Especially those of you who make products, or like this guy here who has like a storefront, whether it's online or physical, or for some of you both. For others of you, I feel like you may open up a winery, a small winery. So for some of you, and I might be giving you the damn idea right now, but so y'all know how small coffee shops are, right? You may be opening like a small winery, or a small place where people come to taste wine, to drink wine, um, eat cheese, um, charcuterie boards, things like that. Um, I keep hearing wine tasting. Um, so this could be something that you're doing. This could be what's going on at this establishment. For some of you, people are spending so much. Whatever you do, it doesn't really matter. But people are spending so much with you with this business that you're able to purchase new assets. Um, for some of you, it's literally a new car, like what's in the picture. For others of you, you're able to put money back into this business, and possibly expand this business. So let's say you do open a coffee shop, you do open this small wine store. For some of you, it's literally a beer and wine store. Um, for others of you, yeah, and see with this too, I feel like this is like younger family members. Like if this is something that's owned by family, because remember I was talking about that family business earlier. This is owned by younger family members. This isn't owned by somebody that's like, no offense, in their 70s or nothing like that. No, this is somebody. These are people who are anywhere between 20 and 40 something, 45 tops, 48 stretching it. You know what I'm saying? These are younger people. One person could be in their 50s, and that's only because this person possibly, which I almost get, could be like a parent, a older sibling, a aunt, something like that. Like, for example, if like your nieces, nephews, your kids or whatever said, damn, we want to buy this liquor store, right? Great location. The owner just wants to sell, right? Okay, well, this older individual who could be in their upper 40s, 50s maybe, could say, well, here, put the business in my name. I'll do their insurance. That way it'll be cheaper on y'all. You know what I'm saying? And they actually, because I guess, because for somebody I'm hearing, like this person paperwork is they shit. Um, like accounting, inventory, things like that. That's their shit. They used to do this on a regular for whatever job they used to. I feel like that they retired from, um, or that they possibly even currently work. This is something that they do on a regular. I feel like for themselves. Some of y'all I heard for fun. Um, so they may help you. For others of you, this is literally the person that's selling you the business. That's going to kind of hold your hand through like your first year or your first 5 years of this business to make sure that you get you set off on the right foot. Because I don't feel like they just don't give a fuck about the business not being theirs at all. I don't feel like that. I feel like they care about it. They do care about it because it is was theirs. But like if this is the person that you're buying it from. But I do feel like um they want to see whoever gets it succeed. So they're willing to help. For some of you, your business is literally you being creative. Yeah, see, look at this. Entrepreneur. For some of you, you're literally a creative entrepreneur. For some of you, you could literally be an artist or create art, you know, which is your business. For some of you, you could like this guy here. Even though that's a briefcase on his lap, you could possibly view it as a laptop. Hey, let me look. I don't know, y'all. What y'all think? Briefcase or laptop? I don't know. Drop it in the comments. Um, if you remember. But anyway, so you could be a creative entrepreneur. You could be a creative that's an entrepreneur. It could be two separate things. And then for some of you, because they are two separate things, you do need to merge them, which is how you would get all of the income that you feel like you're missing out on, right? You could have a business doing one thing, but you're an artist in some way, a musician, you produce music, you write songs, you um, proofread, you're an editor, something like that. For some of you, you're literally like the behind the scenes person. Like you might literally be somebody's ghostwriter. Like somebody might, like folks might come to you to get songs and books written. Um, and all they do is literally maybe tweak a few things here or there and put their name on it. That's all they do and they pay you. Like you have some, especially those of you who are writers, you have some bestsellers out there that don't even have your name on them. Like, yes, you're still getting royalties from them, I feel like in some way, but they're bestsellers and nobody knows that you wrote them. I feel like for some of you, whoever that is, whoever I'm speaking to that resonates with that particularly, you need to start doing things for yourself. Like you need to start your putting out things with your name on it, with your face on it, whatever it is. Because it's a lot of people who you've given gems to that those gems in a lot of ways should have been used for you, but you just gave them away. Now that's not to say that you messed up anything, you fucked up anything. No, 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 no. But I will say you possibly could have been a lot farther. But now it's the time to leave all of that alone, right? Never mind all that. Now it's time to move forward and understand, like, yo, you can do this next part on your own. You don't need someone to I'm here and be your spokesperson. So for some of you, you may be intentionally hiding behind the scenes. It's time for you to start hiding behind the scenes and actually come forward. Um, I'm seeing the card in my mind's eye from the Moonology deck. Show the world the real you, and that card, if I'm not mistaken, was Aquarius energy. So for some of you, you could be an Aquarius. For others of you that full moon in Aquarius that we just had this Leo season, which I believe was a super moon, um, it could be pushing you to be creative, to think, to um put action behind your thoughts and your words. For some of you, it's pushing you to possibly, excuse me, repair your credit. For some of you, this may be you establishing business credit. Um, for some of you, you may be doing this because you've had multiple loans denied, um, or you recently had a loan denied that um, has shown you that you have some things that you have to fix. Um, for some of you, your issue is shopping. You are literally overspending your money. For some of you, make sure you don't overspend in August. That could be an issue. Yeah, because that could lead back to this credit repair thing. You could apply for a credit card because you may want to go shopping or do something like that, and you may get denied. For some of you, this could literally be you're trying to go on a vacation and you get denied, or you're on vacation and overspend. So when you come back home, you may get denied for something. Um, but yeah, let's get some tarot out here and see what other energy pops up for us. Straight out the gate, open it, Empress energy. So Libra, Taurus energy. Love to see it. Some of y'all might have air in your chart, air and earth in your chart, like I do. Some of y'all are definitely going to be inspired this month, which leads back to this energy of creativity. So for some of y'all, that light bulb might come on for you. Um, make sure that you're mindful about who you tell your ideas to, who you tell your thoughts to, even because someone, possibly a frenemy, I'll say, an enemy masquerading as a friend, it says, um, could come and try and steal your ideas. In my hood, they say, come bite off you. Yeah, for some of you, you're a Taurus. Now, that could go back to that energy that I saw earlier, where a friend, family member, coworker, something like that could be competing with you for something. For some of you, it could literally be behind your back, a family member, co-worker, friend, something like that could be competing with you for a masculine energy or for that P or that D. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be mindful of that. You or this person could be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You have both of these in your chart. At one point or another, somebody could have, I heard, challenged you. That was kind of sexy. Challenged you about this person. Um, for some of you, I'm hearing, and they thought they won. But I feel like this person could be circling the block on you if this has to do with love. For some of you, this could be someone who works with you or you've done work with. Um, Shit, for some of y'all could have got money together. Um, like this could have been someone you had a relationship with, and y'all used to have great sex, but y'all used to also make money together. For some of you, y'all had a business together. They may suffer the block, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Venus is in retrograde. Yep, might be coming in to offer you something. You or this person could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or whatever. See, both of y'all could have these in your placements, or in your charts rather. But they could definitely be coming in to offer you something. Let me drop these damn cards. Yeah. Yep. For some of y'all, they want to make you happy, but they may be hiding this. Um, for some of you, you may be a high priestess. You may be very intuitive. For some of you, Um, why? Why? Okay, so let me finish saying what I was gonna say, and then let me say what I just heard. Um, for some of you, for some of you, um, you may be finding out that you are pregnant soon. Um, for some of you, I heard crypto pregnancy or whatever it is, pseudo pregnancy, something like that. I also just heard the title of a show from back in the days called "I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant." So, for some of y'all, you don't even know that you're pregnant right now. You're getting no symptoms, no signs whatsoever. Um, and if you are, you're not recognizing them as what they are, if that makes sense. For some of you, you secretly make this person happy, which is why they're coming towards you or coming back towards you if they are a past person. Um, but though I will say, um, you may be guarded towards this person. Now, originally, this hangman showed up reversed, but um, I turned it up right, even though I feel like it should still be reversed. But yeah, you may be defensive when it comes to this person. Yeah, for some of you, this person is definitely a fire sign. Um, for others of you, they got all of it in their chart: earth, air, fire, water. For some of you, this person was too cocky or overly confident, which is why things got shut down. For some of you, just know that you're protected against stagnancy because somebody may be trying to throw spiritual work with you because the Queen of Wands is also a witch too. She's the witch in the deck. Um, they could be throwing spiritual work at you to end you with this world card, to make you stagnant with this hangman, to give you anxiety and to cause heartbreaks and difficulties in your life. Um, but I feel like there's a mother energy, your family, your ancestors, the divine is protecting you, is securing your stability, is behind your intuitive pulls, which is why you are going to remain um, stable and secure. For some of you, it may have taken you a minute to get back to this place. For others of you, I feel like for some of you, this could be family and literally could be your mother doing this to you, trying to knock you off of your stability. For others of you, your mom, your grandma, your aunt, uncle, or this is you doing this for your loved ones. You may be coming in to provide joy and happiness and stability to this person because they needed it. They may have felt down and out. Um, this could be how you felt. Now, whether this mother, grandmother, aunt, whoever it is alive or not, they're coming in. They're coming in to help you, to assist you. You may not even be paying attention to the fact that they are watching over you from a distance. For some of you, it's even a father figure who possibly could have been an earth sign, um, or could have had that in his chart somewhere. For others of you, this is someone who has water in their chart. Um, for some of you, you may find out that someone who has water in their chart, um, someone who could have been married to this intuitive woman, um, may be regretful over some things that they did possibly in the past, possibly in regards to the family or in regards to you. For some of you, this could be your father coming back to apologize to you, which may shock the shit out of you. Just being honest with this tarot card. For some of you, you may get the news that this, for some of you, water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or I was about to say Capricorn. So for some of y'all, Capricorn, or Cancer rather, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could and see it showing up in two places, and it definitely could be a Pisces or Scorpio. Um, you could be finding out um, that these people are out of money. For some of you, um, I heard possibly we're in the line of fire. Could have gotten into it with family. For some of you, you could hear that this person is in jail, that this person could have been killed, um, or is ill in some way. Um, for some of you, you could find out that this person has lost their home, um, or is going through some chaos and destruction of their own, possibly in regards to finances. They may have to, for some of you, I'm hearing they may have to move, and they know it, or they're making the decision to move on. For some of you, this person is coming back to apologize to you for moving on or moving away from you, for leaving you. For some of you, yeah, you could definitely be this person. For some of you, this could be your kid. If you have teenage to adult children, they could be apologizing for moving away from you or for leaving you. Um, could be sad that they did. For some of you, these are your kids who are going off to college and they're homesick already. And just being real, you might have to go see your baby. You might have to go see your baby sooner than you expected to. You might have to make that drive or that flight or whatever to go see your baby because you ain't expecting to miss you like this. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that you don't miss them, it's just you thought that they would be having fun by now. And it's not that they aren't, but they just miss their mama, they just miss their daddy, whoever it is. They miss the people who love them and who love them genuinely. I'm hearing with no questions asked. No, with no questions asked. For some of you, these are your twins. You have twins. Um, for some of you, these are the babies that you'll be finding out that you're giving birth to soon. For some of y'all, right? So here's the thing, right? So for some of y'all, and I picked this up in another reading recently, um, like where like somebody's twins is gonna be, it's gonna be something different about these twins. So these twins, right? One twin might be a Pisces and the other twin might be an Aquarius. Ask me how. How? So so like I'm gonna use the same example I used in the other reading. So like this. So your baby, one baby could be born during Aquarius season at 11:50, and its twin isn't born until 12:01 in Pisces season. So one is Aquarius because they was born at 11:50, and one is of Pisces because they was born at 12:01. The quote unquote next day. You see what I'm saying? So it might be something different about them like that. Yeah, for some of you, this is a child's father who may be trying to come back in or come back towards you because that and heal something between you because at some point they may have had you in a toxic relationship or a toxic connection with them, um, where they betrayed you, they backstabbed you, they sent you into a space where you could have been depressed heavily, where you could have had health issues, where you felt powerless. This person could have abused you in the past in multiple ways. Yeah. But this recent cosmic energy, especially what I'm getting from this magician card. This recent cosmic energy, these retrogrades, even though it's not a Mercury retrograde, right? But like I think Pluto, Saturn, Venus, Jupiter are all retrograde right now. I think don't quote me on that. And I just saw 5500. So that's confirmation for somebody. So 5500. Shit, that might be the money that you manifesting with this magician card, or are about to manifest with. And look, five of pentacles right behind that, and I just saw 555. I just saw 5515, and then here's another five. So 555 could be significant, and I saw 555 a lot yesterday. Twos also could be significant right now. Eights could be significant to you. You see the infinity symbol here above his head, and then there's eight right there. We'll get to that in a second, though, y'all. But this is also an eight. Eight of Swords. For some of you, anyway, like I was saying, so this person could have had you possibly in a third party relationship, even at some point, but this person could have been very um, hurtful and mean towards you in the past, could have stabbed you in the back, could have done things that may have taken you to your lowest place. 606, 5606 could be significant, or 56 could be significant. 666 could also be significant. Um, for some of you, this person did spiritual work on you, prayed on you. They didn't have to light a candle, but they could have prayed on you. They could even pay somebody um, to spiritually and physically harm you, is what I just heard. For some of you, I'm hearing this person wanted to chop you off at the knees, or um, take your willpower. For some of you, this person wanted you at your absolute lowest, and whatever actions they took, they got you there, or so they think, is what I just heard Spirit say, or so they think. Thank you, Spirit, because that's the whole word, right? For some of you, I feel like even though they took you down there, I feel like it wasn't quote unquote completely bad, if that makes sense. Because Spirit, while you were down there, right? Spirit was, I feel like, taking you on this journey. Because if I look right, the deck is split here, right? But if I look at this in two different energies, right, or whatever, when I look down here on this side, on the left side, right, look at that. So Spirit allowed allowed this, right? Not that they ignored it, but Spirit allowed this, right? Covering you the whole fucking time, right? Covering you the whole time. But I feel like they allowed this to happen because, and this card was first, so they allowed this to happen because Spirit wanted a fire to be lit within you. They wanted a spark, a new beginning for you that you couldn't have had without possibly going through this. Now, I know you probably like, damn, Spirit, it could have been a billion and one ways where you could have taught me this lesson, because ultimately I feel like that's what it is. Especially with this Hermit card here. Hermit card is about introspection, about, like it says here, soul searching, right? Um, it's about spiritual awakenings and things like that. In a lot of ways, I feel like that's what this was. This was a huge part of your spiritual journey, because I feel like whatever this was, this inspired you, or will inspire you, has inspired you to set off on a different type of journey. Um, I heard to become, right? Damn, I forget Auntie name on TikTok who be saying that. Ah, if anybody remembers her name, drop it in the comments. Cause she got the fan too. She be hitting that motherfucker. I love that fan. Anyway. Um, but I feel like there were a lot of basically what I would like to call spirit talks. that needed to happen. Um, I feel like ooh, somebody don't want me to say that. So I feel like this was for okay. So I feel like this was for you in a lot of ways because I heard you are the messenger. Because swords are about communication. For some of you, you may have Gemini placements as well. Gemini and Aquarius placements as well. Um, but I feel like spirit needed you to be in your head, but to be out of your head too. Swords are about communication, about thoughts. Um, because how do radio waves, you know, flow on air, right? Um, allegedly. But anyway, so I'm talking shit, y'all. But anyway, um, for some of you, I feel like spirit had to allow this person to back you into a corner so that you could show up not only for yourself, but to remember that you still are very much so a warrior, that you still got a motherfucking sword. Yeah, we taught you to bring love into the situation. We taught you to use your intuition. We taught you not to lie. We taught you to be courageous. But we did not say, let a motherfucker talk to you any old type of way or just beat on your ass. Mm-mm. We ain't say that. We ain't say letting nobody treat you no type of way and cause burdens for you. We never said that. No, everything ain't gonna be easy. Everything, won't be peaches and cream and sunshine. Sometimes you'll get a little rain, might even get a little hail. But whatever, I feel like whatever is going on in your life, um, or was going on with this person who may be trying to slowly come back around, like spirit allowed it to happen so that you could boss up, so that you would never allow somebody to come in and put this type of weight on you again, to put you in a space where you felt so low. Spirit had to take you down there so that you knew what it feel like, so that you would never go back there again. That's why. Yeah. For some of y'all, you're gonna have to make a decision very, very soon, whether to cut off a person or not. Cause the Queen of Swords, she don't play that shit. She'll hear you out. She better than her husband, cause he might not hear you out at all. Cause they both the judge and the jury. They don't give a fuck. Um, but she'll hear you out faster than he will. Well, I ain't gonna say faster. She'll hear you out maybe a little bit longer than he will. Um, for some of y'all, you definitely have Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Libra placements, or this energy has to do with somebody with those placements. Um, yeah, spirit has to take you in a different direction from this person, so that you possibly wouldn't go back to them if they did ever come back around and drag their ass to offer you something different, a new path with them. Because for some of y'all, almost feel like this person left you for somebody else and it didn't shake out with that person, and now they gonna come back trying to make things work out with you because spirit been beating their ass with you. And what I mean when I say, because this ain't gonna be the first time that you hear that. What I mean by um, beat they ass with you is it's the thought of you. So everywhere this person goes, certain things that they do when they go to sleep at night, shit. Sometimes when they fucking blink, or every time they blink, sometimes they see you. They current person might be calling their name and they turn around as quickly as they do because they think it's you. When they go to sleep, even though they laying next to this person, they're imagining that they're holding you when they go to hold this person. You feel me? You the truth. You feel me? You who they used to. You who they really know that they really want to be with. Where things were actually balanced and divine. You see what I'm saying? And that's balance showing up in two places. You kind of call that Libra energy, but anyway. Um, they know that you gave to them. Yeah, you are highly spiritual. Yeah, you are highly anointed, but they know that you gave to them more than they could see or feel sometimes. But they definitely know it ain't there no more, whatever it was. Some of you, you literally gave this person money to get back on their feet, to put y'all in a better position, whatever, and they fucked it up every time. For some of you, they stole your money time after time after time again, possibly giving it to other people, making themselves trying to look good. Shit, my ex-husband damn sure did. Shit, my ass disabled. He'd take my disability check and go stunt with his other chicks, including the chick he with now. Ain't that some shit? Acting like he was working for that money. Boy, stop. Meanwhile, me and the kids at home fucked up. And this person could have did the same exact shit to you. You and your kids at home fucked up. You calling this person trying to get them on the line to bring some groceries or whatever the hell, and they don't even want to answer the phone because they out here perpetrating a lie to somebody else. And now spirit is beating their ass with you, like I said, because they remembering all of that shit that they did, that they said. They might, because they showing me my poker face card out of the situation love oracle deck. They might have a real strong poker face right now. They might not even be showing the whole world that they feel fucked up for doing that shit to you, but they do. Because for some of y'all, they drove you away. They drove you away. For some of y'all, they threatened to kill you. And they have made bust moves to try and even kill you, and they drove you away. You might have cut off communication, all that, and when you cut off communication with them, your money grew. Skin got clear. Might have gained a little bit of weight. Finally, you're recovering in a lot of ways, and spirit is helping you do that. For some of you, you may be getting conversation or a phone call from an emperor again. This could be this boss energy, this person that you're interviewing with, get calling to give you confirmation that yes, you are in this position. You are um, hired. For some of you, that you are approved for this loan to become this entrepreneur, because the emperor is an entrepreneur, just like an empress. Empress. You feel me? For some of you, male or female, you could be showing up as this emperor. But I also feel like because we saw that empress out here too at one point, you're also showing up as her. For some of you, if you are a female, if you are a feminine energy, right? Um, you could be single right now. Um, you want to get married, like you want to have that solid stability or whatever, you want to have that balance, um, but you're okay with being single for now, which is why you have the time to focus so much on your finances. But I don't feel like it's a bad thing per se. I feel like you're really just focusing. I just saw 1 1 1 2. I really feel like spirit put you in this space, pulled you away from these people so that you could get to this, so that you could be in this space, okay, where I feel independent, I feel like a whole new person, I'm looking good, I'm smelling good, my body's sitting different because I'm working on it, or I done gained weight, I done lost weight, I done did things, you know what I'm saying? You might be more active right now. And it could be because it's summertime. You might be outside more, or that's what August is going to bring to you. For some of you, you literally could meet your divine equal, um, because Aries and Libra, they are opposites of each other on the zodiac chart. So they are more or less twins of each other. Um, so you could literally meet your divine counterpart in August. This person could literally be your boss, or another entrepreneur that you have dealings with. For some of you, this could be someone that um, you might see on the fly. And what I mean by on the fly is because everybody don't know that lingo, Lord. Anyway, but you can see this person every so often. It might not be an everyday thing. Um, Shit, it might not be an every month thing, but every so often you see this person, you run into them in some type of way. Y'all have some type of business dealings, um, conversation, whatever. But I do feel like um, this person may take you from the Nine of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress before they are married, or I'll say while they're single, because shit, they could have been married at one time and just got divorced. But yeah. For some of you, you're not really taking anyone serious right now when it comes to love, because you're focused on your finances. You're holding back when it comes to love. But I do feel like there's something or someone that's going to come in that's going to make you change your mind about that and make you want to take a leap of faith when it comes to love. Especially if this is someone you're reconciling with, and especially if this is someone who may have fire in their chart. Um, Definitely a Aries for some of y'all, because that's Aries twice there. The full card is Aries energy. But yeah, this is definitely someone who may want a happy home with you. Um, and this relationship, yeah, literally could stem from you taking a leap of faith and starting this business, you taking a leap of faith and interviewing for this job, for applying for it. But yeah, you're moving forward. Spirit is taking you in a different direction. I feel like fate is turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. Even if it feels like right now you're defeated or something like that, I feel like you're working towards your Nine of Cups. You're moving towards your Nine of Cups. Like they're going to give it to you soon. Things that you may have, prayers that you may have prayed or forgot about in the past. For others of you, I'm hearing the last Lion's Gate. Um, Last year, things that you may have prayed for or wanted to manifest that year may come to fruition this year within Leo season. For some of you, tomorrow, the 8th, may be the peak of Lionsgate. Could definitely be significant to you. Some past prayers could be answered tomorrow, especially if it has to do with any um, conflicts that you may have been having with someone, especially if this person from your past is someone you were possibly married to. I feel like those things are going to come to a conclusion. For some of you, could be by the 20th of this month, the 25th or the 21st. Could even be by the first of next one. For some of you, I feel like judgment has been called on a particular relationship, and Spirit is giving you a new beginning. Um, just remember balance, especially like for those of you who are going back to school soon. Remember balance. Um, remember not to take on too much. Um, for some of you, be mindful of the fact that you may have people spying or looking at your social media. Um, make sure that people, for some of y'all, I'm hearing, make sure you protect your mail. Some folks may be trying to go through your mail. Um, they may want to cause a delay for you or make you miss something, which may cause a burden for you. They possibly want you to get rejected for something. So be mindful of that. For some of you too, you could get information from the law that somebody's been spying on you illegally. For some of you through fake accounts, or people are just spying on you through fake accounts. They're trying to see what you're doing, what you're investing in, what your time and attention is invested in, how you making your money, are you successful? Confirmation, Ace of Swords. People want to know. And if you wanted to know, if anything, just overall, the month of August, if you remember nothing else, remember this end part. Month of August, you're gonna have clarity and success. Period. Leo season is a good season for you, Earth signs. Um, so congratulations. If this resonates with you, if you are excited about this energy, drop it in the comments. If you need to book a reading with me, you can visit me at my Instagram, Sun Moon Roots. Or you can hit me at my email, hoodoo prayers and tarot at gmail.com. You can also send a tip to Poetic Purposes, and that is my Cash App. So $ Poetic Purposes with the S at the end. It's the money hands. You can send tips there. You can also send tips through my Ko-fi link, which is the website link when you hit the About Me tab here on YouTube. Um, so yeah, there's that, Earth sign. Overall, I feel like it's good energy headed towards you. Um, lots of great money moves, money happenings, love happenings, and things like that. Is just be mindful of the decisions that you make, who you talk to, who you share things with. Um, make sure you're creative with how you approach certain situations, maybe even how you approach certain people as well. Um, especially if you may be dating these people. Um, be creative, I feel like, and be yourself is what I just heard. They stress that. Be yourself. Um, you definitely don't need to switch up um, the core, I would say, of who you are. Everyone has room for adjustments and improvements, but the core of who you are, like, I feel like that needs to change. Or at least whoever is listening to this reading, like, whatever, like, this particular portion of this message is like for you, and you're going to understand exactly what the hell I just said. But anyway, that's my time, y'all, and I thank you for yours. 119, 1919 might have significance. 1920 may have some significance. If I'm not mistaken, that is Z Zeta Phi Beta Incorporated, Sorority Incorporated. I think that is y'all's founding year. So, um, 1940 may also have significance. 1942 and 1943 may have significance as well. Um, Doves, black cats, crows, ravens, SpongeBob, the Loud House. Um, those may also have significance. And if you are a 90s baby, Hey Arnold might have significance. The relationship between Helga and Arnold may have significance to you and this reading. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. And look, even as I shuffle my cards, success still came back to the front. So that's your energy. Good day, Earth signs. Bye.